Okay. I was just hitting a lot of buttons, unchecking and checking a lot of boxes. And I tested a record, and hopefully that fixes it.
Ethan Winters. Welcome. I didn't think you'd make it past Daughter Moreau, but I suppose you survived worse back in America. I like you. I'd like to speak to you about Rose and Miranda. Oh, come on in. Don't worry. It's not a trap.
What are you planning?
With any luck, this will work out just fine. What I could tell from it, it was not streaming desktop audio. I turned off the microphone entirely, and that became clear. I have no idea why OBS was doing that. I haven't even restarted the PC since yesterday, because my sleep schedule's fucked. This should be alright, and hopefully you'll hear everything. And hopefully I'm not too overpowering microphone-wise or too underpowered. I have a condenser microphone now, and I'm not very good at using it. I haven't really used it all that much.
What the hell? Mia?
Truth hurts, don't it? Let me guess. Your thing, take me out like the others, and then he gets to go and save Rose, right?
I'm healing my daughter.
Look, you got the soul. Shut your fucking hole! Sorry. Take a seat.
Yeah, take a seat right next to the open hole.
Listen, Ethan, you're being played.
What are you talking about? You think this is a game?
I said sit! Lady, supersized bitch. Ugly, a psycho doll. An embryonic freak. Don't you get it? It's a test. To see if you're strong enough to be a part of Miranda's family.
I don't want to be a part of Miranda's family.
Neither did I, but here we are. And I'm next in line, right? Kill me, move up the chain. Well, fuck that!
I don't give a damn about your personal issues. I just want to fix my daughter.
So do I. Do you have any idea how powerful that kid is? Even Miranda's scared of her. Last time, you freak, I swear to God! You and me. Together, we can go save Rose, and we can use her to grind Miranda into paste.
My daughter is not a weapon. Fuck you!
Last chance. You don't have to find out what's in that hole.
I'll take my chances.
You're few.
Dead end. Damn it!
You know, I'm surprised at this point they don't just put spikes in the way of everything for Ethan to just impale his hands on when he falls down the next hole. Just constant hand torture in this game. Alright, so from the first time I was trying to stream this morning, all I can say is we'll finish the game because we're not that far off, and I'm probably going to end up buying some weapons that I, like, pretty much any weapon I can find and upgrading the capacity just so I have extra ammo for boss fight. By the way, that little helmet with the GoPro on it, that actually blocks one bullet to the head. That actually is armor for these guys.
This place is messed up. I've got to get upstairs.
We've got a lot of work to do in this factory. Like that. That doesn't do anything. Just do it. We can... This guy's here, because of course he is. And that's about it. You don't want to miss this room over here as well. I totally missed this. I ended up getting the ball for this labyrinth and not knowing where the labyrinth was. It was just over here. Right now we're on the 4th floor, lowest level of the factory, and this is exactly where we need to be as well. Let's get started. You can actually shoot the very top of the zombies' domes. You can actually shoot around the faceplate they have. The hit detection in this game is incredible. But I tend not to do that because it's kind of like the head is a fast-moving target. We have 4 things we need to make in this casting machine over the course of our stay in this foundry. This place is actually very difficult to navigate on your first time playing, so just kind of take it slow, really. It doesn't help that there's a lot of enemies, obviously. There we go, that should be good. We'll be using the last of our lockpicks here as well. You don't want to forget this door exists either. We will get the power back on shortly. It's kind of easy to overlook that stuff. So Heisenberg is building a sort of personal army here.
Did he do this too?
Oh, I never heard that dialogue play before. Yeah, they got drill arms, and they have very obvious weak spots, as you will find out. They're pretty durable enemies on the higher difficulties. You don't need to use your magnum on them. They also have deceptively far reach. Damn, he's still standing.
Surprise me more.
They always drop that valuable crystal heart, so it's up to you if you think you need the money. And I always want the money, so we're going to be ending up doing that a lot. So you have to bring the molds back to this casting machine and wait for the pretty animation to play out. Oh, jeez, I have no ammo. For anything. Times like this, I wish I could just buy weapons and sell them, and the merchant would give me all the ammo in the clip. Or the magazine, or whatever it has.
Seems useful.
Clip is a legit word, because in RE4, there was that Springfield that took the place of the first sniper rifle you got. What am I doing? Yeah, that wall's just there, too. I mean... You know what? Oops. Nice. Oops. Oh, damn. But he shoved himself back into the death roller thing, so that's cool. Oh, I totally think I forgot to pick something up. This room's actually, with these big swinging swivels, or whatever they're called, it's only dangerous on whatever run you decide to do a knife-only playthrough, because then you can't shoot it. Actually, I don't know, you probably could shoot it either way, as long as you don't use a gun against any enemy. Here's the last combinable treasure in the game. We won't get the second piece till the end of the factory, though. This is Heisenberg's notes on creating the soldats, which are the drill arm dudes. I'm gonna put a magnum shot in him.
Disappointment. I thought we could join forces against that bitch Miranda. Truly disappointed. She took us to be her children.
Oh yeah, one thing I'll show off real quick. If you take off their headgear, they go into a berserker rage and they'll just swing wildly. You gotta weigh your odds if you want to do that or not, because that leads to a lot of unpredictability.
I want nothing more than to be free of that bitch. So I need power. I need enough power to destroy her. These are the fruits of my power. The strong will destroy the weak. That's the way of the world. You should have never refused me.
I didn't deserve to be able to go. Oops. That explosion doesn't hurt you, by the way, so don't worry about that. If you end up playing it and you think that'll damage you, it doesn't. Honestly, I think you should take them out no matter what, because you need to wander through these areas quite a bit, and you don't want to have to keep dodging them or worrying about it. You can't get in this room unless one of those drill guys destroys it, so you just shoot the guy on the table, he gets up and wrecks it for you. Oh, I got him. I didn't even realize. Oh, sorry, hold on. Much I tend to have a lot of people who need to call me for something. Except it's not Slack, it's just my phone. Okay, back to this. Damn it.
You again?
Thanks to your consistent patronage, I've expanded my services. If it's just looking, window shop away. Dissatisfied? I believe this is a fair price.
Excellent.
Have a wonderful adventure. Welcome. Yes, I can see why you'd be interested in that. I saw you eyeing that one. You'll be slow. Delighted. Delighted.
Ugh, my money.
Pay me no mind. I'm surprised you'd part with this so early.
Okay, that was probably a bad move.
This is all an investment. Till next we meet. Well then, feel free to peruse. Thank you for your patronage.
Got a long way to go.
This is the only ladder in the game I can't figure out how to bypass. I don't like having to climb down because it's slow. I always try to find a way to kind of like finagle myself into a position where he drops down, but you can't do it there.
Miranda thinks we're
I haven't
nothing
figured
but
it out.
children. Oh, she doesn't care for us? No. She's long lost all of her humanity. I must destroy her.
I don't give a shit about your family drama.
This room could be bad. There we go, jeez. I was picking it up for some reason. They got jetpacks.
Another one?
And they're really good at using them to get in your way. The Scorpion knockoff that I just picked up is the most powerful handgun caliber weapon in the game, but actually no. There's a couple unlockables that might be better. I know there's an unlockable handgun, but I don't know if it's strictly better. I haven't been doing this room correctly. I'm just kind of walking through like a dork, but yeah, more bang for your buck essentially. That's why I sold the starting pistol and picked this up. Invicinable. There's this little sneaky cubby hole where you can push this cart out of the way and get to the mold that will make the ball for you, so you can get that treasure later. I wasn't expecting it to take more than one shot. That's weird.
Shit, that was close.
And before you leave, turn around and get this gem that's stuck in the catwalk there. Took me forever to find that, by the way. Because the whole room would be a massive red oblong, and I could not figure out where the last thing was, but there it was, glinting where you come in from. Man, I cannot imagine this game if there were no invisible walls keeping you from falling down these pits. I don't think that can happen in any Resident Evil game, actually. Capcom does not let people fall into pits in these games. Unless it's scripted, like Resident Evil 4 when Leon gets Salazar.
Soon,
Gets sent down the trap
she'll start
in
her
the throne room.
ceremony with your rose. If that happens, it's all over. For your kid. And for the whole village. But don't worry. I'll stop it. I'll use Rose to kill Miranda. Poor Papa. You're the only one who doesn't see your kid's power.
Take Rose? I'd like to see you try.
Sorry about that. Turn my mic off for a second.
There's more?
Had to munch on something. Oh yeah, I can't. We're about done with the factory. All that's left is a little bit of a mop-up for the stray items, and then we move on to the closing sequences of the game, you could say. Oops. I didn't mean, well.
It's dark.
That was close. I almost got stabbed there. And before we head back upstairs and use the key on the exit, we have 2 doors on the B4 level that we now have access to. Heisenberg's hammer. For some reason, he decided to disassemble it and scatter the parts through the factory.
Medical log. Revitalization surgery.
Now the Magnum does even more damage. And it's also fully attached.
This is my 18th attempt. The subject is Oscar the stable boy, 20 years old. He fell down the well while drunk. Body is in good condition. Chest incision complete. Now to remove the heart and vital organs and implant the control device. Excellent. Godot has begun adhering to the nervous system. It's progressing even faster than before. Seems upping the ratio of meta-albumin in the artificial blood was the right choice. Now to pass a current through the brainstem using 6,600 volts. Come on. It has to work this time. Yes! Yes! Wonderful! My creation! At last! I'll get that bitch yet. Ending recording.
What did I forget in there? Oh. That would explain it. What? Damn it. Okay. Huh. Didn't realize that opened up again. Okay. Oh, I forgot a mine. That's it. And that's the final Soldat. He's fully armored, and you need to hit him with an explosion to get that armor off. First things first, let's get some light. Damn it, he's not going to come in this room, is he? Whoa, 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 frame rate. What's going on here? Stuck on. This is actually the only tricky one of the labyrinths. This one actually has, like, a lot of pitfalls, unlike the others. Up, up, up. There we go. Damn it! I got tilted the wrong way. That's the hardest part of this right there, is just not falling off and keeping it tilted just right. It's annoying because you can't see like, I don't know how to say it, but you can't look at the whole picture because you're constantly tilting the whole picture. Oh, what the? Okay, good. Oh, bullshit! Something caught me, and then it just bounced out of the... right out. That was... yeah. That's cool. I'm gonna tell you right now, the treasure isn't even worth the trouble they put you through for it. There's not even an achievement for getting all the treasures or opening all the labyrinths. Okay, that was lucky. That was pure luck. Yeah, you gotta fall in the moving tram here. But now we're on the home stretch.
Shall I choose something for you? Aha! To hunger is to be alive. Aha! This simple modification can be done in just a moment. These hands are more dexterous than one might think. Have a wonderful adventure. Wish to make a purchase? Thank you for your patronage.
You really are a tough one.
So that monster that was chasing us throughout the factory. Yeah, he's got a turboprop on his head, but it's also... the turboprop blades are chainsaws. Chainsaw blades. So, yeah, that's no good.
Can do. Something waiting for you.
Alright. Well, let's get this show on the road. This fight could be bad. I don't like this fight.
I don't have time for this bullshit. Out of my way!
I think what you need to do, like I recommend this, is just get him to clean up the arena for you so you have some movement. If you can't move around in this fight, you're screwed. You need to get him to break as much as you can. when he's on fire, he instantly turns around, so it's a lot harder to hit that weak spot. Yeah, don't do that either, because you get cornered back there. That's why I brought a lot of healing items, just in case I did something dumb. That does it.
Now stay down.
Yeah, we're gonna be fighting Magneto in a second. Jeez, that's a nasty wound on his hand. It's like Far Cry 2 levels of cringe right there. Oh, we're out of here. This is that door that was locked when we first showed up at the factory. But it's locked.
What the?
Not bad, Peters. You're persistent. But I've got a rebellion. So stay out of it.
That didn't have as much power behind it as Marguerite's Stay the Fuck Out from RE7.
That bastard.
I get up, but I get knocked down again by Heisenberg.
Damn it again?
I honestly wish that this went into like a whole second large segment of the game where you have to fight through the factory again, but it's an entirely different set of areas. I would have liked that, actually.
I told you to leave it alone, Ethan. You are in the way.
What do you care, Chris? You killed my wife, you son of a bitch!
You think I killed Mia? That wasn't her. It was Miranda.
What?
She's a bioweapon. She changed her appearance and pretended to be Mia. Seems she also survived being shot, so now I'm here to finish the job.
Bullshit! Why don't you fucking tell me right away?
Because I knew you would want to be involved. And this job is hard enough without civilians getting in the way.
Why us, Chris? What the hell is going on?
All right, Ethan. All right. I guess I owe you an explanation. Hand me that wrench. Long story short, Miranda's fucking insane. In this village, all these monsters and freaks, this is her life's work. Some sort of crazy experiment with the mold.
Like Louisiana. God damn it. All this time, I thought I could save my family. I can't escape from here. I can't do anything.
It might not be true. Take a look at this. My men sent those pictures a few minutes ago.
Miranda.
Keep looking.
Rose. Holy shit, we gotta go!
Relax. My men are monitoring the situation.
But they have my daughter.
You don't get anything. You don't stand a chance against Miranda by yourself. I will stay down here and finish planting explosives. You take that elevator. I'll meet you topside. I promise you, we will get your daughter back. Together.
Damn straight we will. And when I find Miranda, she's a dead woman.
All right, Ethan. And you take this, and do me a favor. Try to stay under the radar.
I hope we're not going to gloss over the fact that Chris was working on a science project this whole game, building himself a tank.
Can't turn back now.
I don't know why they make you hold F for this. It's the only thing, only context prompt in the game where you have to hold it like that. It's like holding F for opening
Metal
boxes
power
in Assassin's Creed.
Time to fight fire with fire. I'm coming, Rose.
You're like a goddamn cockroach! This will be before I kill you. Let's say.
While you're in this vehicle, you can't heal, so you don't want to get hit.
Explosions. What the hell happened?
I dealt with Heisenberg. Now I'm gonna find Miranda and get Rose back.
Not without me. It's too dangerous. Wait there, you hear me? Ethan?
Rose?
Ethan! Ethan, respond!
Mia?
Our child. She's so important, isn't she?
She's everything to me.
And mine to me. With Heisenberg gone, you've lost your lead. What are you going to do?
I don't know, but I'm saving Rose.
You'd never know, do you? Even when I took Mia's place in your home. Poor Ethan.
Who are you? Where's Rose?
Enough. Remember Evelyn and her power over them all? Rose is her successor. No. Rose is Evelyn's true, complete form. she will grow to fully control the masses. And I must have her.
Fuck you, you crazy bitch!
Calm yourself. Rose will be saved. The Megamycete catalogs all of us. However, she will be reborn as my daughter.
She's my child, not yours. Where are you? Show yourself!
Why did Rose come to be? Was it because of her parents? And you are truly a special case. But I've learned all I can. Your worth as a lab rat has run out.
Miranda! You coward! Come out and face me!
Don't worry. Your death will come quick. You will join the Megamycete's records. I will make sure to sample your blood for later. Once dawn breaks, the ceremony will be complete, and I will become her true mother, bound for eternity in blood. I've waited so long. But dreams really can come true. Vessel or not, I can't wait to see my true child again.
Captain, I've confirmed the death of Ethan Winters. I wasn't able to retrieve the body, but I've recorded evidence.
Share your screen, and I'll go over the situation. My team and I were careless. Yesterday, we took down the transformed Miranda, but we didn't kill her.
Who knew she could fake being a corpse?
Since Miranda could have infected Ethan, I forcefully took him and Rose with us. But the vehicle they were riding in was attacked. When I got to the wreck, Ethan and Rose were gone. The last time I was able to contact Ethan, I heard Miranda's voice. She murdered him, and she is not gonna get away with it. God damn it, when does it end?
What's that, sir? The mission?
All of it. 3 years trying to put this thing in the ground. 3 years too long.
Go get her, Captain. The squad's ready for you.
So BSAA got here already. They didn't waste any time.
Mission adjustment?
No, doesn't change anything. Terminate Miranda and rescue Rose. That's the mission. And failure's not an option.
Let's have some fun, people. Like old times.
Move out.
Roger.
Okay.
K9, I want to know what the hell BSAA is doing here. Find out what you can.
Roger that. I'm on it.
Been a while since we fought together, Captain.
Oh, here we are.
When was the
That's
last?
Chris.
The desert?
Which is good.
Doing nothing but recon's gotten me out of shape.
But thanks to your recon, we know Miranda's plan.
Couldn't quite believe it when I heard she turned herself in a Via, though. Taking 5 shots to the head's nothing to sneeze at either. Spooky.
Okay, so one thing to go over, if I can remember where I wanted to start talking from again. Oh yeah, so one thing, it's kind of weird to see Chris smoking, but if you recall, if anybody here recalls from the very first Resident Evil, before the director's cut, there was that whole cast intro scene where they show off all the characters. There was a cut. This was actually cut. I don't know when it was cut, but Chris actually did light up in that intro cutscene. So it's kind of interesting to me. No, he doesn't have the lightsaber. That's a target locator. The second thing is Chris. He's not working with the BSAA. There's a little bit of cold enmity there, and this is what I find so interesting about this game. Chris's section is short and very dangerous, so I'll try to be careful.
Roger that.
BSAA craft spotted. 2 guards. I can take them.
Don't get cocky.
Yeah, Chris can punch, but I'll show it off when I get a chance.
That's probably what Miranda is. Let's go. Large mutated bioweapon sighted.
The bomb may be releasing infectious particulates. Keep your masks on.
These things are dangerous, but I've got good weapons. And I've got plenty of ammo. Chris's weapons are really freaking powerful. Right, here, we'll take a look at them. I have these unlocked for Ethan, I just didn't use them. But they also don't show the stats. I think his are more powerful than what Ethan gets as well. Check this weapon out too. I like this. There's one thing that Capcom is doing with RE8, and they've introduced Chris's new team. They don't really have any characterization right now.
I'm at the location preparing for support fire.
It's unfortunate for me because I miss Jill. We know that Jill and Barry are still in the BSAA, but this game raises a lot of questions that are not going to have good answers, I think. Chris is not with the BSAA right now. In fact, it said that he's very critical of the BSAA lately, following the Louisiana incident. There's something to be said about, wondering, so if Chris is one of the original 11 founding members of the BSAA, the only other 2 that we know of are Barry and Jill. So what does this mean for Jill, Barry, Sheva, Josh, and so forth? You'll know what I'm talking about after I beat the game.
Umberise, I need some backup.
I see you. 200 to the point.
Oh, I should have shown off. Well, hold on. There, we'll show something off real quick. When things are safe enough to do so. Okay, that's not what I wanted to show off. But Chris is a lot stronger than Ethan. When he punches things, they stay down. Like, they fall over and they don't get up for a bit. If I get grabbed, when Ethan gets grabbed, he will kind of shove them off and just try to get away. But when Chris gets grabbed, he doesn't stay grabbed for long, and he punches them right in the face. It's great. What is that jump? I like how I tripped that guy up. That was pretty cool. These guys respawn infinitely, by the way, so you need to get a move on.
Reach the target location.
Oh shit, not in the cutscene, please.
All right, Lobo. Mark
No,
in
no,
the
no, no, no,
target.
no, come on. Okay, he's dead, apparently.
Reloading now. Just a minute. There's a small pit in there. Okay, Captain. Reloading. Ready to mold is rapidly expanding. There must be some stimulating. BSA guys are engaging the bioweapons. You're right, Captain. Be activated by C2. Target locator working. How many are there? Everyone okay? They're coming from the mold. There's no end to them. Give me a break. Looks like it's about to collapse. Hold your horses.
This is a great place to camp right here. This is, you want to try to stay in one of these areas and corral enemies into a choke point. This is really a dangerous area.
I'm reloaded. Where should I turn next? Damn it, these things are using weapons. Sure.
Shit! I tried.
Bioweapon numbers are increasing.
Almost had it, but no dice.
5 more from the mountains. East side. Take that.
Good. Megamycete must be low.
It's worth pointing out that when... Excuse me. It's worth pointing out that when you manage to get one of the shots off on the tower, it will kill everybody around you. So it clears the area temporarily.
I found a way down. I'm going in. The rest of you stay back.
Captain, I compared the mold at the village with the sample from the bakers and... there's no sign of the genome editing we saw in the E-series. The stuff
This guy has the most HP of every single enemy in the game. You're gonna be here a while.
Huh?
This guy's really fun on a knife-only run, let me tell you.
Lobo, I got a tough guy here. I'm gonna need backup. There's an opening in the roof. Use it.
Okay, I'm moving out. Hold until I get there.
It doesn't help that he has a bunch of armor on. Oh, I learned a lot of blind spots doing a knife-only run.
I'm overhead.
Good. I'll signal with the locator.
Reloading now. Just a minute.
Oh, I've never... Umbrella. The blue umbrella, that is. Yeah, I did everything. Yeah. I did everything. I've done this game 100%. There you go.
I'll keep going. The rest of you, stay above ground.
That's the last of Chris's enemies right now. He's just really durable, and it's really
Miranda was to fake me out.
designed to scare you because it's a tight, confined space.
Further use for her. I don't get any of this. How did Miranda even know Rose exists? A moldy little bird told her, maybe?
We can figure that out later. Focus on the plan. I found it. It's the Megamycete. Alpha to squad. I've located the Megamycete.
So now we can end this mess after all.
About damn time. N2 explosives armed. There's enough there to blow the whole village sky high.
Let's get out of here and blow the damn place.
Not before I end Miranda. I'm not taking any more chances. I'm going in.
Roger that. Standing by. Captain, I have eyes on Miranda at the ceremony site.
Keep your distance. Do not move until I give the order.
I know it's too late now, but we really should have told Ethan the plan.
There wasn't time. We didn't expect Miranda to act so soon.
Even so, you should have told him.
Yeah. This must be Miranda's lab.
The Laboratory of Revelations. And this is how they explain why Lady Dimitrescu had the thing for blood, like vampiric kind of thing going on. She ingests human flesh and blood to maintain her regeneration. Why wouldn't Chris have enough explosives to blow up a village? Maybe you should ask that question. Oh, hold on. I'm going to go over that real quick. This explains how Donna's power works. She secretes a certain sort of substance / pheromone, and when humans absorb pollen from a particular flower, she can cause them to have hallucinations, which is basically everything Ethan was going through.
Using this to control the bioweapons.
This photo was an RE7 too, I think. That's Evelyn in the containment chamber. And here's the most important file in the game. And that's why the symbol was so familiar, is because this predates the foundation of Umbrella.
Spencer, here. No way.
That's Mia on the right, Alan on the left, and Evelyn.
me your hands! Umbrise, this is Alpha. Where is Miranda right now?
Still at the ceremony site. Whatever she's doing, she's staying put.
God damn. It really is you. I'm glad you saved me. Why are you here?
I was caught. Used in experiments.
Wait, did you say Mia? Mia Winters?
In the flesh. What's the situation up there?
Kind of a war going on. Nothing we can't handle.
Don't get distracted. Stick to the mission. I'm headed to the ceremony site.
Wait. You can't leave me here. You promised, damn it. You said that you would keep us safe. We did everything that you asked. We moved over here, everything. And I didn't care. So long as we were together. So you tell me, where is my husband? Where is my daughter?
Ethan is gone. I couldn't save him, but I can save Rose. Come on. It's not safe here after all.
What do you mean he's gone?
He's dead. I'm sorry, Mia, but we have to leave. We have to destroy this village.
No! You're wrong. I tried to keep this a secret, but... you don't understand how special he is.
What's going on? Someone there? It's cold. How did I get here? God, it's freezing. This shit in my body.
You're so dumb.
Ellen? How are you here?
You're dead.
Dead? I mean, Miranda. She... no. I still have to save Rose.
Wrong! It wasn't Miranda. You were always dead.
What are you saying? I can still...
See? Miranda didn't kill you. You mean you didn't think it was weird? No matter how much you got hurt? Remember. Years ago, the Baker house. You were murdered by Jack. You died there 3 years ago.
That's impossible. No way.
You shouldn't even be able to walk around.
Quit messing with my head.
You shouldn't be walking.
Screw you! I did all that. Rose. Mia.
Now do you get it? Your whole body is nothing but mold. You can't ever see your family again.
Family. No. Rose. I have to save my daughter.
You're already dead. Dead!
I will save Rose!
At last, he awakes.
Where am I?
My carriage, Ethan. You were having a nightmare.
Duke?
Your battle with Heisenberg was a sight to see. But to think Miranda would show herself.
How long have I been out?
Not long till dawn.
Duke, I need a favor. Take me to Miranda.
I assumed as much and am already on the way. We should arrive shortly.
Thank you.
But Ethan, are you sure of this? Your body is, well, falling apart.
Yes.
Foolish of me to ask.
Speaking of foolish questions, who or what are you?
Even I can't quite answer that. We're here.
I owe you one.
Mr. Winters, I'm afraid you can't return to your old world any longer. Are you ready?
Yeah, I have to be. I gotta go.
This is your last chance. Oh, the assemblage of life and machine. I can feel Lord Heisenberg's essence through it. This simple modification can be done in just a moment. One moment, please. Please, be well.
Thanks. gotta keep going.
Little Ava, my beautiful daughter, come to me. Ava, is that you? Oh, how I've missed you. What? My power is leaving me!
Rose! Miranda!
Interesting. Your body certainly isn't normal.
Give Rose to me! Now!
You will see. Once I kill you properly,
Get her now! Let go!
I've spent a lifetime creating this moment. And you try to take it away from me. I will take what is due. My desires will be fulfilled! Rose is mine!
What the fuck?
You fulfilled your purpose. You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious Megamites. Now, please do not worry for little Rose. I assure you I'll provide her with true happiness. So now you can die peacefully. You understand the level of
You're not letting me get away!
How can you deny me?
Why the hell can't you realize Rose is my goddamn kid, not yours?
Cease this. From the pits of despair. It granted me this splendid power!
Yeah, right! All it's done is drive you nuts!
Hear my prayer! Now, Mr. Winters, I think it's time you left things in my hands. Rest now.
The hell I will!
I will take back my daughter! Die, 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 die! I understand your feelings, This is... If I combine Rose with the Megamycete, my daughter will be made manifest at last! A century! All of the wisdom! Rest! I can take any form of it. Why do you run? Surely you have no need of this now. So close to death.
She's my daughter! You psycho!
Such vitality.
Oops.
You won't do it. I shall put you to rest. Those stories. They could do nothing to assuage my years of loneliness.
Ever think the problem might be you, Miranda? You're not capable of real love.
Your time is up! Now die! Why won't you? Hold still. My wish will. I will take back my daughter! Die, 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 die. None shall interfere in my... This is how it ends. To ensure I never see.
That's it. Enjoy the ending.
My daughter! My
Rose! Shh. Shh. It's all right, Rose. It's all right.
Ethan! Ethan! Come on, Ethan. Come on, Ethan, wake up.
Chris,
Ethan, you did it. It's finished.
I think we've finished each other.
Ethan, we gotta move. Keep moving, Ethan. There's a bomb in that thing that'll blow this whole village sky high. Hey, look at me. When I hit this trigger, we can't be anywhere near it. Ah, damn it. Mia's waiting for you. She's alive, you hear me? Alive.
Mia, I'm so sorry. I love you. Keep Rose safe.
Hey, hey. Hey. And you tell yourself. Now come on, it's not that much further.
Watch over her. teach her to be strong. God damn. Goodbye, Rosemary.
Ethan.
Rose!
Go. Go, take us up now.
Wait! Where's Ethan?
Get moving. We have to get clear.
No! We can't go, not without my husband!
Mia, sit down and strap in.
Not before you tell me where Ethan is. I know he wouldn't abandon us. Tell me what's going on. Where? What was that?
I told you to sit down.
Where is he? Chris? What have you done?
He's gone. I tried. He stayed so we could all escape. I'm sorry.
Captain, you need to see this. BSAA didn't send soldiers. This is a bioweapon.
What the hell were they thinking?
Orders, Captain.
Pick up the rest of the squad. Plot a course for BSAA Europe HQ. Someone's gotta pay.
I went searching
Gifts we gave, but more you took, she snarled. So more in turn is due. In a blink, the girl was trapped inside a mirror. Her parents, though, had searched all day and at last arrived. With rampant rage, Father fought the witch, while Mother's loving touch shattered the dark enchantment. But the witch was strong, and Father yelled, "Save our daughter!" So Mother bore their child to safety as the forest was consumed. Even now, the burnt forest is a grim reminder of Father's sacrifice. To this day, any child who stares too long into the charred wasteland will be haunted by nightmares of getting lost while picking berries.
Hello, my tears. Because of you, I am who I am. Hello, sorrow. Because of you, I am who I
The song is over. I didn't want to talk over it. Resident Evil 8, as I said before... Let me make sure I have my thing here 1 second. I've always wondered, since about Resident Evil 6... And I wasn't really thinking about Resident Evil when RE7 was kind of the new thing. Well, I didn't really start caring about Resident Evil until Resident Evil 2 Remake again, because I just felt like the direction of the series was not very good with RE7. So I always wondered, how would Capcom advance the story? How would they like carry on? Every Resident Evil from the very first one up to Code Veronica was... they all had the same control. They all had the same control scheme, pretty much. They were all based entirely around the Oswell Spencer umbrella era. Basically, like, we might as well start calling it that now, because this franchise is 20-some years old at this point. Not 20-some. It's getting there. It's a couple more years. This series will be 20 years old, if not older, so. Resident Evil 8 answered a lot of those questions for me. I was always wondering, how could they make it more interesting? Well, they did. We haven't seen everything just yet. We haven't seen the full ending. But it's what happened to the BSAA that I think is really interesting. There's no telling what comes up next. I mean, one thing's for sure, they'll never ever make a Resident Evil. Like, Capcom at least themselves will never do one where they make a Resident Evil where you fight other human beings or something like that. You're always fighting monsters or some equivalent. Bioweapons in general. I am hoping that there will be some really good DLC for RE8 as well, and I kind of expect at this point that there will be an RE Revelations 3 that takes place before RE8. I can only imagine so. I'll finish my thoughts after the final epilogue here.
Do you think the little boy will be able to touch the moon?
Nobody can touch the moon. It's too far away.
Wait, what if he has a rocket ship?
Okay, then you can touch it, but it'd be very, very cool.
You were being silly. I don't think the moon.
Hey, Dad. Happy birthday. Sorry I missed last week. I have a lot of tests coming up. You know how it is. Talk of the goddamn devil. Duty calls. I love you.
Yeah, I found her. Where else? Today of all days. We have a situation. You're needed, Evelyn.
Don't you ever call me that again.
Whoa, it's just a joke, Rose.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do.
We have a clear shot.
Stand down. I can handle it. She's just a kid.
Way to keep it together, Rose.
You're a lot like him, you know?
I know.
That's RE8. Yeah, they did it. This is a huge time skip, which is something that I think is very curious. I don't think the next main RE installment of RE9 will take place before this event here, because let's assume that Rose is about a year old as the infant that Ethan is trying to save. So this would be about... So the game takes place in 2021, so she is... I noticed... This is something I noticed. In the figures, when you... And go into the menu here. I just skipped over my rating by accident. Oops. Well, whatever. Well, there's no rating, but stats. There's a figure of Rose in here, which just says grown up. But there's, in the credits, they listed her as Rosemary, parentheses, adult. So it's kind of hard to tell, but she's probably at least 14 to 20, something like that. So that would make that would put any Resident Evil with her in it, assuming they want to continue with her as a character, would be like 2030s. And that's crazy, man. Chris will be in his fucking 60s. Like, Barry Burton would be 75, roughly. Like, God, this series has gone on for so long. That's what I love about it. But yeah, like, RE8, amazing game. It is a new RE4, and there's so many things they can do going forward. They've opened the door. They've opened up with all these questions, like what happened to the old characters, what happened to the BSAA, and what's going to happen next. Because we don't really have a villain. We don't really have an antagonist like Umbrella was. We just have, quote unquote, the connection / HCF. So we don't really have any of that right now. We just have a lot of characters, and we have a lot of, like, let's say, entropy. So I can't wait to see what they do, and I hope that this game gets a lot of DLC. That's also good, because RE5 had amazing DLC. RE4 didn't have DLC for obvious reasons. RE6 did not have good DLC. RE7 had okay DLC. One thing that's interesting, we'll point out here, this got the BOW BSAA operatives patches all say North America branch, even though they were in Europe. I don't know. I don't think that's an oversight. So yeah, there's just like a lot of intrigue, and that's just my thoughts on the matter. I would imagine if there's any DLC for this game, it would go over the 5 members of Hound Wolf Squadron. And there's one thing I want to show off as well. Everyone has access to this. Oops, not this. Actually, I do want to show something in this too. Ada was meant to appear in Resident Evil 8. She didn't. They cut her. They fully concepted her, though. She's like, she was going to save Ethan from that. Like when, in the very intro, before we met the Duke, he was in that cave, shackled and running from the Lycans and the gathering of all the lords. Yeah, Ada was meant to save him. And this pisses me off, actually. I actually hold this against Capcom. Because Ada has appeared in every 2 games and every 2 movies. Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 6, but not RE8. I hate that so much. They broke years of an awesome streak. I can't believe they did that. And she appeared in the second CG movie they did. And there's one other thing I wanted to show. So you also have the Baker incident report. I'm not going to go over all of this, but there's one thing here. I actually kind of touched on all of this. Like, they talked about the gas leak cover-up that the BSAA did. The BSAA dispatched a team to destroy Evelyn in Munich in a research facility to go after the connections. They failed, and so that led to the Louisiana incident. The aforementioned operation to eliminate Evelyn was BSAA's failing. We cannot deny that, as it resulted in Evelyn infecting innocent civilians. And they would have to take responsibility if those events ever came to light. Oh yeah, this Brandon Bailey, supposedly the founder of this totally decentralized organization here. But he apparently knew Oswald Spencer and was his right-hand man. I don't remember that, if that came up before. I haven't touched those documents in forever. I haven't touched any other RE game in a long while too. But there's one thing here that's worth bringing up. Which is why I think if this game gets DLC, it will include Hound Wolf Squadron. Warning letter to Chris Redfield. He's been taking personal control of a recently established elite unit, this Hound Wolf Squad, who all have his back. They're totally with him, and I appreciate that. And they're all very competent people. I was kind of talking over it and brushing over it during Chris's segment, but they do a good job of establishing that Chris has a team of not nameless generic mooks, and they're all very competent people. So I would imagine that they're going to get some kind of content devoted to them at some point. You've been very critical since the Baker incident. And Chris has been working with that, the new Umbrella Corporation, which is a PMC, which was introduced in RE7. It's colloquially Blue Umbrella. No, Hound Wolf Squadron is a BSAA squadron. But it seems like they've all kind of just broken off and are acting on their own with Chris. Well, that's about it. I've pretty much gone over everything I think is interesting about RE8, and I can't wait to see what they do next with it. This was a great game, and I was also... As soon as I was very happy that Ethan was becoming a character, he dies. But he had a really good run, and he killed a lot of people who deserved it, and he performed competently. So, yeah. Just no telling what they'll do. This is totally uncharted waters, and can't wait. But I don't think they're being funded. If they're being funded, it's going to be the Umbrella Corp, because those med injectors that Chris is using all have the Blue Umbrella logo on them. So they're probably still kind of loosely working with those guys. Blue Umbrella also wanted to take out the connections as well. The whole point of the Not a Hero DLC in RE7 was going after Lucas and getting some kind of lead on those The Connections fellows. Alright, that's about it though. I'm gonna cut the stream here. I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you very much.